caterpillars. Hope you had a lovely Easter. Today would have been a caterpillar cafe day, but unfortunately we can't do the cafe at the moment. So we thought we'd share with you one of our favourite recipes, banana cake. We seem to get a lot of comments about banana cake at the cafe, so we're going to share that with you so you can make it at home. And Harris is going to help me, aren't you, Harris?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my bunny.
And Bunny's helping us too. So what's the first thing we need to do before we do any cooking?
Wash our hands.
Wash our hands, that's right. So we've both washed our hands, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we've got all our equipment ready too. So we're going to show you what you need. You need 3 bananas.
Mixing powder.
Baking powder.
Salt. Flour.
And we need 2 eggs, half a cup of sugar, and about 150 grams of butter. And a little bit extra for greasing your baking tray in. You can do it as cupcakes as well if you want to. We've got 2 bowls here. We've got some forks and knives and spoons for stirring, mashing and mixing. And a bit of kitchen towel because you never know what mess is going to happen, do we?
No, we don't know what mess is going to happen.
We don't. So the first thing we've got to do is to grease our baking tin. So Harris, do you want to grab a bit of that butter and just spread it around the inside? All across, that's it, all the edges and the corners. What does it feel like?
Very soft and squishy.
Squishy, very soft and squishy.
Whack it around.
All around there. So it doesn't...
Why do we need it all around there?
So when you take it out of the oven, it doesn't stick to the sides because this makes it like a little bit slippy for it to come out. Yeah.
How many minutes does a banana cake need to cook?
That's a really good question, Harris. It takes 40 minutes.
40 minutes?
Yeah, it
That's
depends
a long
on your
time.
oven, obviously,
Do
and
we
depends on...
Do we get 10 minutes like a pizza in our oven?
10 minutes?
Yeah, like a pizza.
Yeah, it takes a bit longer than a pizza. So now we have a nice greased baking tray. We're going to mix the butter, 150 grams of unsalted butter at room temperature. I'm going to pop that in there. Do you want to use that, Harris, to push it in? All in there.
This is very sticky.
Yeah, that little bit too. There you go.
Do we need 150 grams?
150 grams of butter and half a cup of sugar, just normal granulated. Can you pour that in? It's snowing.
Should I put that on back on there?
No, we're going to use that now because we need to mix it up. I don't have a blender or a mixer, so we're going to have to do it with our fork. So we just need to do this with it, Harris, until it's all mixed up together. Do you want to have a go?
Okay.
Let's do it. I'll get a fork too.
Mama,
Yeah.
I really like sugar.
Yes, I think lots of people do. But it's important not to eat too much, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why is that then?
Because it's very bad for you.
In large quantities, it is very bad for you.
Like,
But this is okay for a little slice of banana cake.
Like-
Let's get mixing this together. So that's nice and mixed, do you think, Harris?
yeah,
Would you call that light and fluffy?
yeah.
Okay, we're going to add in the eggs now. How many eggs can you remember, Harris?
2.
2 eggs. And we're going to break them into a cup first, just in case we get any shells
2
in there.
years old is like a toddler's year old.
Yeah, so you're going to go for this then, Harris?
Okay,
So we want to do a nice sharp knock on the side,
okay.
over there, and open the shell.
Yeah, like a knock on the door.
Like a knock on the door. Knock on the door with the egg. A bit harder. That's it. Into there we go.
Yuck. Mother.
I'll pop that in that bowl. Oh, hold on, there's a bit of shell in there.
Oh,
Pick that out
no.
with a spoon.
We don't want shell in our banana cake.
Definitely
do we?
not. It's not supposed to be crunchy. There we
They'll be
go.
like,
I'll
there'll be
do
a
this
little
one.
bit of crunchy. Oh, that is so yuck.
Yucky yuck.
I think I saw something fall off.
Anything in there?
I'll use my spoon.
Okay, I think that's okay. Harris, let's go and wash our hands because when you touch the egg, you need to wash your hands straight away.
Okay.
So we've got our eggs in our cup and we need to add them into this.
Mummy,
Yes,
I'm
Harris.
very excited about something.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Eating the banana cake.
Me too. I love this banana cake. Very
I love
tasty.
banana cake. It's really, really yummy.
So that's the egg, sugar and butter all mixed together. That's what it looks like.
Very young, doesn't it?
Now, what is the most important ingredient of a banana cake?
Bananas.
Yeah, so we need to peel these bananas, 3 bananas. They can be a little bit brown. Probably they're probably better to use. We're going to open them all up and we're going to mash them on our chopping board. That's it. Can you open it?
It's lucky if they're already squidgy.
Yeah, squidgy is better. They're easier to mash then, aren't they?
Yeah, because then you can do it straight away.
That's right. So we'll peel these bananas. I'll have your skin, and we're going to use the fork, well, the knife to slice it. What do we remember about knives?
Don't put your finger right next to it.
Why
otherwise
not?
You might chop it off.
Because
like a fan.
Like a fan. Because they're really sharp, aren't they?
Yeah.
So yeah, we need to keep our fingers well away, and we're going to do little slices like this, and we're going to mash it with our fork like this. Like that. Mind your fingers. That's it. And we're going to do all these 3 bananas. So there's our mashed banana, looking lovely. What do you think, Harris?
Good.
Good. We're going to add that to this mixture here. So it might be better actually if you have the bowl and I'll scrape it in, and you can mix it as it goes in.
It's going.
It's going. Plop. Right, you mix it with your fork. I'll scoop it.
I'll do it as well.
Okay. That's it.
Ooh.
Perfect. Right into the bowl.
If it's yuck, it means it's really greasy.
There you go. Okay, let's give it a good mix. You want to mix that all in.
Why do we need to mix it?
Otherwise you'll end up with half a cake of banana and half a cake with nothing else. There we go, nice and mixed. Okay, done. So the next bit is to mix our flour and all the dry ingredients together. So we've got 1.5 cups of plain flour here. So we're going to pour this into here. Harris, do you want to do that?
Okay.
All in there.
We need to put it in there.
In a minute we do. So, and we need 2 teaspoons of baking powder.
2 teaspoons.
Which one's the teaspoon?
This one.
That's the one. So we're going to put that in. Get it out for you. There's 1. Pour that in. 1 and another 1. Nice big teaspoon. It's a bit little. Let me have a go.
We have a go.
There you go. 2 teaspoons of baking powder and half a teaspoon of salt. Right, you hold the spoon steady. There you go, pop that in.
Whee!
And now can you give that a nice stir? That's it, you've got to mix it all together. All the white bits.
But it's all right.
Yeah, so how do you know it's mixed?
Because it's all right.
That's it, nice and gently. So we don't want it flipping over the edge, do we?
Not at all.
Now we've got to put the dry ingredients into the batter mix.
No,
So we're going to do it.
ingredients to the wet liquid.
Okay, so with your spoon, do you want to put a couple of tablespoons into there, and we fold it in nicely in this
That's
bowl?
a big one.
Yep, 1.
That is the yuckiest
2.
thing I've ever seen in my life.
And we're just going to fold it in until it's all mixed. So that's what your mixture should look like after all the flour's gone in. And we're going to pour it into here now, Harris, to make the loaf shape. So,
You pour even the spoon in?
well, probably not a good idea. I wouldn't want to eat a spoon, would you?
No.
No. So we'll use the spoon to fill the tin.
Yucky stuff in.
Yep, but it's very tasty, isn't it? Once it's cooked.
When it's cooked, it's tasty, but that looks quite tasty.
Nice and
Like a
full.
banana.
And we're going to pop this in the oven. Gas mark 4 or 375 degrees centigrade for about an hour. But after about 40 minutes, you might want to check it and maybe turn it around. So we'll see you on the other side. So we've been waiting very patiently, haven't we, Harris?
Yeah.
The banana cake's been in the oven for about 45-50 minutes. We put a skewer in to make sure it was cooked and it came out clean, all good. We put it on this cooling rack And here it is.
The banana cake.
Ta-da!
I want to have it.
So our chief tester here, Harris, is going to have a piece
Of banana cake.
of banana cake. Still a little bit warm, but it'll be hopefully very tasty. We won't have the crusty bit.
Oh,
There you go.
Who's going
Harris.
to win?
You don't have to eat all of this.
All the both.
There you go. Nice big slice for you. Have a taste. What do you think?
I think 1,000 out of 1,000.
1,000 out of 1,000. Brilliant. Well, there you go then. A brilliant banana cake. Harris has said so, so it must be true. Try this at home, see what you think, see what your little catfidders think. And we'll see you again soon. Bye.